No, I'm sure it was called a squeezer.
Uh-huh.
What if it's not?
You've just made that up. Your sick, twisted mind has just made that up.
What's it called?
Everything I've done is a lie.
I was just so into the squeezing, I didn't have time to think. Oh, I gotta verify my Gmail account before I can open my notes.
Wow. This is super professional. Well,
That's my verification code.
So while we're doing this, do you want to know what I need to do?
Yeah.
I need to fix this freaking cascading synthesizer setup. So where we left it off was this thing basically makes angel steel when it ticks over 50.
Mm-hmm.
My node setup is frankly dreadful. So it's getting nowhere near enough power to do that. So I need to invest in better pumps and better nodes. One thing I wanted to try was alternating pumps. So if I look into the Encyclopedia Aura and look at alternating pumps, a new technique will make your pumps much more efficient at a price. Alternating pumps produce much more power than their mundane counterparts. However, their output is not constant. It varies sinusoidally over an 8-minute period.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Trot was in here the other day, and I was trying to explain. Chris Trott, the scientist of Hat Films, was in here the other day, and I was trying to explain this mod to him, and he just looked at me. And do you know what? For the first time ever, he had the biggest look of sympathy that I've ever seen him give me in his life. So sinusoidal. Which is certainly how I feel right now. Sinusoidal.
Come on.
Mathematics or of relating to a sinusoid.
This is gibberish.
It translates as having a magnitude that varies as the sign of an independent variable, i.e. a sinusoidal current.
No! Not today, Kim.
Not today.
I'm making my squeezer.
Not today, Mr. Fox.
Not today.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make one and see what happens,
Right.
which is, the kind of approach that we mostly have to Minecraft. Just, suck it and see. Which is a good motto to have in life.
That's a good general motto.
So yeah, in theory, it's making more... The basic burning pump is pumping harder than a basic one. But it is doing it sinusoidally.
Yeah.
Which is a word.
Sinusoidally.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
In no way whatever.
What is a sinusoid?
I have no idea.
A sinusoid is a curve described by the equation y equals a.
Are we doing maths now?
Sin being x, the ordinate being proportional to the sin of the abyss...
What is this?
Abscissa.
Who made this mod?
Abscissa. I'm going to type this word into my NEI so you at home can read along with Kim and try and figure out how a dyslexic person is meant to say this word.
Type it into chat. I want to read it.
Abscissa. Oh my mother of Christ.
A curve described by the equation y equals a sin x, the ordinate being proportional to the sine of the abscissa.
Maths.
So what's this got to do with the mod? In mathematics, the abscissa, plural abscissae or abscissae or abscissaes, is the perpendicular distance from a point from the vertical axis. Usually, this is the horizontal coordinate of a point in the two-dimensional rectangular Cartesian coordinate system. I feel like we're not speaking English anymore.
I think this is it. I think this is where I have my Minecraft breakdown.
Can't you just build shit?
I think 2 years.
Don't worry about the maths.
2 years has come to this. This is what has undone me.
Just stick things in it and see what happens.
I have. It's not going very fast.
Is it not working?
It's
It doesn't
not going
matter.
very fast.
Just take its time.
It's not going
Just
very
let it take its
fast.
time, Kim.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it takes forever.
Okay.
We'll leave a world anchor in here and leave it all overnight or something.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
You don't need to know exactly how it works. You just need to plug. Just keep putting things on it until it goes faster, I guess. What did you get in your GCSE maths?
I got an A.
Did you?
Yeah.
I got a B. Did you go any further with maths?
No, because I'm not a maths person. I mean, for God's
used to hate
sake, I
it.
make my living doing
I
YouTube.
didn't do my maths homework for a year and a half. And they called my parents in.
Oh my God.
And they gave me all my maths homework for the last year and a half and told me I had to do it.
Wow.
And I didn't.
Wow.
I just never did.
And you still got a B.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So I think I did well in revising, I guess, but I didn't do any fucking work all year.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I was quite bad at maths until I discovered algebra. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm like some kind of Rain Man when it comes to algebra.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, quadratic equations,
Oh, I hated those.
I can knock those out. No problem. No problem knocking out the old quadratic
I used to
equation.
be alright at them. I couldn't do it again. Can you do it now?
Yeah,
If someone gave you a quadratic equation, would you be able to solve it?
quite probably.
I have completely forgotten everything about them.
Yeah?
I couldn't even draw one if you asked me to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yay. But I don't know what it is. Like, everything else couldn't really... Division, don't even start me on division.
Oh, long division is the
Like,
worst. I hate it.
No. Division...
I don't even know my fucking times tables, Kim.
Like, I can do times tables, that's fine. Because I used to do this thing called Kumon maths. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No.
It's a
Sounds rude, though.
It's a Japanese style of mathematics where it kind of like it almost gamifies maths. Because so I basically had lessons outside of school in this where it was really basic. It starts with the basics. So like 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 1 = 3, blah, blah, blah.
I can do that.
And you basically have to try and do it as fast as you can. So you'll start with like very, very basic stuff, multiplication, plus, minus, that kind of thing. And you try and do it as fast as you can. And they won't let you progress to the next kind of level of difficulty until you hit the basic in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And it basically almost becomes rote. It becomes like muscle memory and kind of, but because they kind of drill the basics into you so well, when it comes to moving on to the more advanced stuff, you just automatically know the answer because you've done like the basics.
I think that's what times tables are for, but I never.
But they
did them.
like I said, they gamified it. So like
Right.
you get bonuses and points and stuff like that, and it's really fun. I honestly, if you have problems with maths and you're younger than me, I'd recommend giving Kumon Maths a try. And I've noticed in Bristol actually there's a Kumon Maths centre
Really?
around here. Yeah, it's international.
I've been getting quite good at like general arithmetic lately because I've got this alarm clock, right? So I find it really hard to wake up in the mornings.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Tell me about it.
So
I'm like, where are you? We're meant to be recording.
shut up, I'm always here.
No.
I always get in here. Anyway,
Eventually.
I'm max 5 minutes late. Anyway, yeah. So I got this alarm clock. It's called Alarm Clock Extreme, and basically you can set it how difficult it is, but when it goes off, it won't turn off until you solve X amount of maths problems.
Oh my God.
It is fucking horrible, but it wakes you up. Like
Oh
it is
my God,
the
why would you
worst
do this to
because I
yourself?
can't wake up otherwise. So I'm getting like frustratingly good at doing it now, like without being. So now I can just like
Jesus.
just do it in my sleep.
Wow.
So I got to like put the difficulty up, and then the difficult ones are really hard. Like it would be like 47 plus 92 or something like that, and it like when you want to wake up, that is just you're like, well, I don't
stop.
the answer, and you're just
stop.
mashing it, and it's it's horrible. It's horrible, Kim.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Because I need to wake up and come to work and record Flux buddies.
Neo. Wake up, Neo. Wake up. Wake up.
I don't want to miss my Flux buddies.
Wow.
My highlight of the week.
There you go, everybody. The sacrifices we make. Do Do you know what? Alarm clocks, actually, the sound of an alarm clock makes me feel physically sick.
Really?
Like, yeah, like the kind of like...
So I got some various different sounds for mine. Mm-hmm. The one that I find wakes me up the best is if I copy my ringtone, because I think it's a phone call.
Oh my God.
And that's more like to wake me up.
That would make me have a panic attack.
Well, it wakes me the same, but yeah, it works.
That sounds awful. I bought like an SOD lamp.
Yeah.
For the winter, and it simulates sunrise and sunset.
Oh, that's nice.
So it doesn't actually have a ringtone, like a ringer on it, but you basically wake up by the power of, fake sun, essentially. So you set a time, like, I don't know, 7 o'clock, and it'll start lighting up around 6:30, and
cool.
gently kind of
Things
like...
and I got the sun to do that.
Well, yeah, in the summer, but not in the winter.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think in the winter it's still, like, I didn't wake up that early. I'll be honest.
You have an easy life. I don't.
I stay up late in you though, so it's the same amount of sleep.
I guess.
Yeah. There's other alarm clocks I looked into, right? There's one which I thought would be fun, but then I thought, actually, no, that sounds like I'd rather kill myself. Basically, it's like a little helicopter. And when it goes off, it flies away, and it won't turn off the alarm until you catch it and put it back.
That's awful. That is awful. Who thinks up these sadistic...
People that can't wake up, I guess.
That is sadistic. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty one.
Yeah, that's pretty crappy.
There's other ones which, like, has little cars which drive away and stuff like that.
No. The last thing I want to do when I wake up in the morning is go on an adventure and, like, pick crap up off the floor.
It gets you up, though. That's the thing.
No. I hate mornings.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know if
some people are real morning people, and I hate those people.
Screw those people.
I know.
If I have to get up early for a flight or something like that, I
feel sick.
Yeah, I genuinely, for the rest of the day, is ruined because I will feel nauseous for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I feel really sick when I have to wake up early.
Yeah.
I can manage it. Like, if I need to get up for a flight, I always do it. But I just, like, when I clean my teeth, I, like, start gagging sometimes just because it's, like, I'm so tired and I can't, like, process it.
I just can't.
This thing in my mouth. Like...
I'm not even touching that.
I can't do it in the morning because I can't put things in my mouth in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The smell of food in the morning makes me want to gag.
Yeah, I don't get hungry until like a few, like, couple of hours after I've been awake.
Yeah. Being awake sucks.
It does. So I've been building these light engineering blocks, and I think I'm not sure how many I need. I think it's a 3x3.
I've been looking at my cascading processor, and it's losing power.
It's losing power.
Yeah, it's losing power.
That probably shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
So I need another...
Do you know, for the first time in my life, I really feel like I really wish I want to use that. There's a creative node.
Is there?
Yeah. I just really want to use the creative node.
Could you...
because no one in Minecraft, ever uses anything creative to do stuff like, creative energy cells in Hat Films' base. Do you remember when we revealed that? Did you not see it when we nuked their base?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah. So we nuked their base, and it revealed their... It feeds the illuminating block. It basically revealed their creative energy node at the centre of their base.
Oh, my God.
I know, right? Yogscast After Hours.
But making a lot of power is kind of the whole point. That's the fun bit. Yeah,
but they're Hat Films. Hat Films.
Didn't they have a nuclear reactor? I can't remember.
I don't know.
They did.
I think what I'm going to do is have a little cry. So this is the thing. This is the thing with Aura Cascade, is that it is... I really like it as a mod. I think it's fascinating. I really, really love it. But I think it is for someone who is a bit more mathematically minded than I. I just want the fairies and the angel steel.
I just want fairies.
I'm very aware that my setups are not the best and they are pretty basic at that. But the problem is, like I said, there's not much documentation. And I've tried to look at some other people's builds and stuff like that, but I find them very complicated to follow. So.
Can't you just copy it exactly and just...
I've not seen anyone do a setup for a cascading synthesizer yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I said, it's a very new mod. Very new mod. So we'll see. I'm gonna have a fiddle around. So you talk about something else.
Can you actually make your fairies? What do you need to do that?
Angel steel.
And that needs.
It needs basically to feed this
so you
cascading
just need to keep
synthesizer.
feeding that. Okay.
Yeah, and once it ticks over 10,000,
over 10,000,
it spits out an ingot.
Right, and it isn't anywhere near that. No.
What do you think? It's losing power.
Losing power.
Yeah, it's losing power. It's not gaining power. It's losing it.
Shouldn't be happening, right?
Oh, really? Really? Do you think that's what I wanted? Do you think that's what I wanted, Duncan?
I don't know. Maybe...
To make a power system that's losing power?
Is there a way we can transfer electricity into Aura?
Go back to your machines. Get out of here and go back to your little machines.
Do you want to help me? If you're bored of this.
I'm not bored of it. I'm puzzling over it like Sherlock.
You're musing.
Yeah.
Okay, you go into your mind palace.
I'm going into my mind palace.
And then have a cold shower, and then start doing work.